He was out there again to tell us not to give up. It's my pleasure to introduce to you Congressman Steve King.
Hey, Jenny Beth, thanks. You know, she just reminded me of what that was like. Tore up my leg, and I hopped around on one leg for 2 days saying, I'm not going to take it anymore. And I look down here and I see, just undo it. We just need to undo it. Well, 2 years ago, I stood before a lot of people and said, if you elect Barack Obama to be President of the United States, and if you send Harry Reid back to be the Majority Leader of the United States Senate, and if you send Nancy Pelosi to be the Speaker of the House, you will have elected a ruling troika. A ruling troika that could go into a phone booth anywhere in America and decide what they were going to do to us. Well, here's what they did. They passed a $700 billion TARP program. Ooh. And they nationalized 3 large investment banks, took them over under the ownership, management, and control of the federal government. And then they nationalized AIG, the insurance company, for $180 billion of our dollars. And then they took over Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac, General Motors and Chrysler, and the student loan program, 100% of that. And that swallowed up 1/3 of the private sector activity in America. And still they said they should be our leaders. And we said, we don't want your health care. And tens of thousands of people came to Washington, D.C. to demand that the government keep their hands off of our health care. And they took it over and they nationalized that. They nationalized your skin and everything inside it, and they put a 10% tax on the outside if you go to the tanning salon. That's not my America, it's not our America. We are the chosen people to come and take this country back. And our mission has to be undo. We just undo it. So I introduced legislation to repeal Obamacare. And it says, essentially, pull it out by the roots, and the last words are, as if it had never been enacted. Then I introduced a discharge petition. We have 170 signatures on it. When we get to 218, Nancy Pelosi can't block it. We can pass repeal in the House of Representatives with 218 signatures. Just undo it. Just undo it. Let's undo Obamacare. Let's, every time we speak to anybody, anytime, tell them Obamacare's got to be repealed. If we're talking about the weather, we should finish up and say Obamacare's got to be repealed. We're going to get it repealed. You're going to send us new troops, constitutional conservatives that love this country just like you do. This Tea Party under the arch is a memory I get to take with me that energizes me. Every day from this point forward, we're going to undo it. And we're going to sell the shares of Chrysler. We're going to sell the shares of General Motors. We're going to privatize Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac and the student loan program. We're going to sell the federal government's interest in the national banks. And we're going to take AIG and put that apple slicer over the top of it, chomp it down one time, throw the core out, and sell the slices. This country's coming back. We're getting our America back again. We're going to undo the bad things, and then we're going to start down the path of freedom and liberty and free enterprise, all of it constitutionally grounded. God bless you under this arch here in St. Louis today. God bless America, and hold our feet to the fire, will you please?
Let me tell you what we need. We need people running for office who are absolutely Americans, people who know the meaning of the words duty, honor, God, and country.